Welcome back, everybody, to day three. 3 days. You're officially building a practice. You're officially showing your nervous system that you are in charge now. Do you feel how powerful that is? Breathwork changed my life because it gave me something I had been searching for everywhere else, the ability to feel safe in my own body. For years, I lived with this constant hum of anxiety, like I was always bracing for the next crisis, always on high alert, never truly able to relax, even when things were good. I thought something was fundamentally wrong with me, that I was broken or flawed in some way that couldn't be fixed. But the truth was, my nervous system had been stuck in survival mode for so long that dysregulation had become my normal, my baseline. Breathwork was the first thing that actually gave me relief, and not temporary distraction, but real embodied regulation that I could feel in my bones. It taught me that I wasn't broken. I was just dysregulated. And more importantly, it showed me that I had the power to change that in real time with nothing but my breath. Now, instead of being at the mercy of my anxiety, I have tools that work in the moment and a regulated nervous system that doesn't spiral out at the first sign of stress. Okay, today's practice. This is the one that's going to change your relationship with sleep. 4-6-8 breathing, created by Dr. Andrew Weil, based on ancient pranayama techniques. It's what I call the natural tranquilizer for your nervous system. If you've been lying awake at night with your mind racing, if you've been scrolling your phone at 2 a.m. because you just can't shut your brain off, or if you've been waking up exhausted because your sleep wasn't actually restful, this is your practice. But here's the beautiful thing. You don't have to wait until bedtime to use this. This is your deep relaxation tool anytime you need it. Before a difficult conversation, after a stressful day, before recording a Zoom, when anxiety is running the show and you need to press pause on your nervous system. So today we're teaching your body how to deeply relax on command. Let's breathe our way into deep, delicious calm. Today's practice is belly breathing. So like I said yesterday, you want to inflate your belly on the inhale and then draw your belly back to your spine on the exhale. And we're going to do this at a rhythm of 4-6-8. A rested, rejuvenated body stops creating a mind that lives in survival. If your body is tired, your mind tends to start racing and catastrophizing. It's your brain's go-to default system. And this is why rest is pivotal to unlocking your true potential. Before we begin the practice, let's explore why. Do you know what a trigger is? If you don't, try not sleeping for 24 hours and guaranteed a whole army of them will show up. Ever notice how when you're tired, you have the patience of a 4-year-old? And if your partner looks at you the wrong way, you just want to scream, What? What is it? What's wrong? What's your problem? No, just me? Right, that's what I thought. Well, a trigger is something in your unconscious mind that drives you to act. So in psychology, it's referred to as a stimulus that elicits a reaction. Triggers feel sticky. They're often described as feelings in your body that you feel when you have to get away from something or distract yourself from something or avoid something. There's something uncomfortable about meeting them. And before you think that a trigger is always negative, it's not. A trigger can be positive too. Like seeing a man dressed up in a muffin costume and suddenly you have a hankering for an apple crumble muffin with dusted cinnamon sugar on top. The point is you feel a desire to take action, perhaps even appease this feeling. So even a desire for pleasure is still you seeking to end the discomfort of wanting. Outward triggers are environment-based, like the apple crumb muffin man. It's happening in your environment. You read it, you see it, you think about it, and boom, suddenly you're hungry or you're disgusted, whichever, you get the point. Inward triggers are a little bit more tricky. They're internal and they're probably locked so deeply in your psyche, you don't know they're there until a random person on the street is beeping their horn at you because you couldn't read your GPS properly. And now you're giving them the finger and throwing them a super nasty look that you would never do if you both weren't safely behind your glass windows in your car. Or your best friend has messaged you saying that she needs to talk to you about something really important. And now you're stuck in a thought loop in your head. Is it me? Did I do something? Did I say something? Or is it her? Is she okay? Is she dying? Like, what's going on? Or perhaps you lose your cool on the phone with a telemarketer, even though you're like the nicest person in the world. No, I said I do not want a stinking case of wine at a steep discount. Yes, I know it's for a limited time. I don't drink. Stop calling me. And you're left wondering what the heck caused you to react so irrationally. You get the point. I know you can all relate. An inward trigger comes from a reaction to an emotionally charged previous experience, and it's felt within. It is what triggers behavior, which leads to strategy or action, and so forth. It often feels really disproportionate to the rational, objective truth of what's happening, and it compels you to act in weird ways that don't make rational and logistical sense. Whether you starve yourself or eat an entire family meal at McDonald's when you're stressed or experiencing grief or just had a bad breakup or whatever, it's because of an internal trigger. And when you're tired, exhausted, and haven't slept well, or even just enough, you're far more prone to becoming reactive to them in really, really weird ways. That's why this breath work for sleep is paramount to you tapping into your deep reservoir of personal power. Because the more rested you are, the clearer you'll be, the less distracted you'll be, and the more you'll follow your truth. The more rested, the less your triggers will take control of you. They'll still be there, but you'll be able to witness them and hold them, perhaps singing them into resolution instead of stamping them down and weakening the overall structure, the overall structural integrity like of your mind. This technique deepens you into your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest, and prepares your mind and your body for deep rest. So for insomniacs and really poor sleepers, I recommend doing this 3 times a day for 10 minutes at a time. But if you're a reasonably good sleeper, but you know you could always be better, just do this before bed. The contraindications for this particular breath work are if you're pregnant or might be pregnant or have cardiovascular issues, blood pressure issues, a history of stroke, seizure, or epilepsy, please don't do this particular practice. Instead, just do the calm down practice of simple nose breathing in and out without any holds. So when I cue everybody to hold, just go ahead and continue to breathe in and out through your nose. This will be just as powerful for resting your nervous system. So before we begin, go ahead and take out your logs, your breathwork logs, and write in how you're feeling right now at this moment. As I switch over. Okay. So just 1 to 2 sentences, just how you're feeling right now. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Go ahead and get cozy, get comfortable. In today's session, we'll explore breathing for sleep. This breath technique can be done in and out through the nose or in through the nose and out through the mouth in a pattern of in for 4, hold for 4, release for 8. Excuse me, let me say that again. In for 4, hold for 6, release for 8. A Harvard study showed that a sleep-deprived person performs worse than a drunk person. So, my loves, let's prioritize rest, understanding that rest underpins health, and health is the base plate for everything we value. You have one vessel and one life, so let's treat it with care. And if you haven't done so already, let your eyes close softly, like snowflakes falling on the earth. Notice your natural, normal breath. And together, let's breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, belly rise. Hold. Exhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out. Draw your belly back to your spine. Soften your shoulders. Loosen your lungs. And relax your jaw. Complete this breath 3 more times. Stay with your breath. And if your mind wanders, perfect. Bring your attention back to the sensation of your breath. Noticing anywhere there is tension and softening and loosening. Surrendering and letting go. Continue this breath technique up to 10 times. Or if you feel yourself drifting away, notice the sensation of breath below the nostrils and above the upper lip. Stay with your breath. Notice how effortless it is to surrender into life's grace. Stay with your breath. Soften the space between your eyebrows and relax your forehead and face. And when you're ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the room, gently touching your thumb to your index finger. Notice the texture. Wiggling your toes, and open your eyes, carrying this sense of presence with you. Go ahead and log your experience. Just 1 to 2 sentences about how you feel right now. Can I tell you a secret? This is my absolute favorite breath work. Out of everything I practice, this is the one I reach for most, probably because I'm still actively healing and working through triggers as they surface into my awareness, as I will be forever, because we create them as we live. And honestly, that's the beauty of this work. It's not about being fixed. It's about having powerful tools that meet you exactly where you are. And here's what my practice looks like. Every single morning before I even sit up in bed, I do 10 rounds of this technique. It's become my non-negotiable way to start my day. I start it grounded and regulated. And at night, I do 10 more cycles before I drift off to sleep. And before I know it, like all the tabs that are open in my brain are off and I'm sleeping. It's amazing. This one practice has been the game changer for my mindset work. It's like it creates the space for everything else to finally land and stick. Because here's the truth. Breath work without mindset work equals temporary relief. And mindset work without breath work equals repeating patterns and backslide. But both of them together, that's where the magic happens. And that's exactly why I created the Regulated Revolution, my 12-week program that combines breathwork and mindset transformation so you can finally break those self-sabotaging patterns, stop the backslide, and get off that exhausting hamster wheel for good. And I have the best news. A new cohort starts next Monday, November 17th. This amazing group are getting ready to head into the new year with real sustainable momentum. I'm so excited for them, and there's still room for you. I've attached the link to join in today's follow-up email along with today's recording. So if you have any questions, please reach out. This could be your moment. I'll see you all tomorrow for day 4. Stay with it. And until then, beautiful humans. Breathe deep. You got this.